What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to just come on here and play with makeup, just create a eyeshadow look. So I went for something a little bit more glam as I was going along with the look. This is what I created for you guys. So if you are interested in seeing how I created this glam eyeshadow look for deep set eyes, then just keep watching. So I already started with my Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator in the shade Medium Tan. This is a really nice skin tint that just kind of has more of a matte finish to it if you don't want something excessively dewy. And now I'm going to go into my Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in the shade Light Medium. I am going to take a fan brush today and we're going to just try a little bit of a different technique with this. This will kind of just give it a softer look. It'll just blur it out and blend it out instantly instead of using something more dense that's going to put down a lot of pigment and then need to be blended out. This is kind of just blending as I'm applying. For concealer, I have been loving the hack of dipping your concealer wand directly into powder, so that is what I'm going to do. I tried out two of the viral concealer hacks. One that is to put on a lip chap underneath or under your concealer, and then the other is to go right into your powder with your concealer, and I am loving this one. I don't know if I had the right lip chap, but I still think that this is a better hack. It just blends out really nicely. It looks really heavy at first, but it smooths out really nicely and lasts throughout the day. So I have been loving doing this. And then you just get a little bit more full coverage. The concealer hack is also really nice if you have drier skin or you don't like applying powder. I usually don't. I find that it doesn't get too dry under the eyes or settle into my lines any more than any concealer would. And you're kind of like making a cream concealer. So I really like the combination of both. All right, I'm going to go into my Lottie London Cloud Color Long Wearing Matte Liquid Eyeshadow. This is in the shade Peach Out. So we're going to use Peach Out on the lid as kind of a primer and just neutralizing any cool colors on the lid. And we're just going to kind of follow the lid shade here, and then I'm just going to blend it out with my finger, and that will be our primer. It's kind of like a color corrector for your lid, so I will try and link this Lottie London Peach Out for you guys. It's great on its own as an eyeshadow, and yeah, today we're going to use it as a kind of primer and color corrector for any blue purple tones. So I'm going to go in with my Natasha Denona Glam palette for the eye look today. I just wanted to revisit it. I haven't used this palette in a while. Sometimes in the evening I just like to come on here and create looks for you guys just to kind of escape from whatever is going on. This is a nice place for me just to be creative and just kind of be in the moment. So I'm going to start it off a little different. I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush. I'm going to go in with this shade Blend. This is just the warm neutral in the palette, and I'm going to blend that over top of my lid. I'm going to blend it on top of that peach tone. So to kind of change the shade a little bit, just warm it up a little bit more than it would be. We're just getting kind of like a peachy neutral on the eye. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Crease and another fluffy brush, and we're just going to kind of follow the pattern that we did in the previous video, just kind of following the shape of our deep set eye instead of going against it. So adding some shade right up here and just following along the bottom. So angling it out at the point. Now I'm going to go in with the brown tone, Smoke, and just pop that on the outer part of the crease. So I'm just really kind of pushing it in. And that's giving us some definition on this outer corner. And just kind of guiding the brush through the crease bone. You can see there that it's kind of blending through a little better. Just really keep doing circular motions on the outer corner. I'm taking a smaller rounded flat brush and I'm going to go into the shade Lash Line. This is a matte, deep kind of charcoaly brown, and I'm just going to push that into the lash line on the outer corner. And just really kind of getting it in the crevice there. Pushing it in here when your eye is deep set, this tends to kind of get the least amount of product. So I'm really pushing it in there when I go in the outer crease. All right, I'm gonna go in with the shade Blend and another fluffy brush. This one's Jaclyn Hill Morphe, and I'm going to follow along what I was doing in the beginning, the depth here, bringing it down. Just because that shade crease is a little cooler and I just want to add a little bit more warmth to it. And just kind of blend in these deeper tones that I used in the crease. All right, now I'm going to go on with some foiled colors. I'm going to start with the shade that says Inner Corner. It is kind of like a rose gold type color, and just this flat brush, flat pointed brush. And I'm just going to start placing it on my lid and just following that rounded shape. This you can really press into where you want the brightness. You can tilt your head up to kind of get that crease part, that inner crease part. Now with my finger, I'm going to go into this more gold shade, which says Center Eyelid. These probably have shade names, but whatever. I'm just gonna pat that all over the lid. And just kind of leave out where I put the really dark shade, but if you touch it, that's okay. I just went out over the dark outer corner just to crisp up that line with the Blend and Line eyeshadow stick, long lasting. This is long lasting eyeshadow stick from Essence in the shade Full of Beans. So that just kind of went over the foil color, just enhanced that outer corner too a little bit. I'm going to go underneath my lower lash line. This time I'm going to take the shade Crease. I'm going to go in with the cooler color. I want to pull that out of this eye look after going over with the warm blended shade on top. I just want to bring back a little bit of this cooler taupe to kind of contrast with the warmer foiled colors. All right, so I just put on some mascara, and this is the final eyeshadow look. I think it came out really nice, really glam, something different for you guys to try out for deep set eyes. So I will link the products that I used to create this eye look for you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys again soon.